Hello friends, welcome back to the end of our Big 6 lesson. This is Mrs. Sargent, the school librarian again, and we're going to review our purpose of our lesson. That was to learn about the Big 6 research method. So by now you should have taken the pre-assessment, watched the videos, and looked at the other resources that we have posted. So in our lesson handout on Google Docs, we have basically a graphic organizer that contains the steps for the Big 6, as well as some questions that will help you organize your research. So we also included some other resources with links, and that was 2 presentations. There was a Prezi, which you can click on and it will have different things that swirl around, and another PowerPoint presentation by another librarian that I thought was helpful. There's an infographic. There is the Big 6 website link, as well as the explainer video that you've already watched. So let's review our Big 6 steps. And looking at your handout, you can see these questions on there as well. Big 6 step number 1 is task definition. So what is the question to be answered? What types of information do I need, and how much information do I need? So this is where you define what it is you're looking for. Big step 6, step 2. I can't say Big 6. Information seeking strategies. So what are my possible sources of information, and which are the best sources? So would you use a blog, a database, an encyclopedia, or some other book in the library? What are my sources, and which are the best ones to use? Big 6 step 3. Location and access. Where can I find my information sources? Could it be in the library, in my classroom, in a book, on the internet? Who will help me? Guess what? Mrs. Sargent, your school librarian, or your teachers can help you find this information. And how will I find the sources? So list some ways that you can find your sources. Big 6 step 4, use of information. So what is the useful information from this source? Can I use everything from this source, or just parts of it? And how do I access the information? Big 6 step 5, synthesis. How will I organize my information, and how will I present my information? So organizing could happen on this graphic organizer, your handout. There's some other methods in the resources that I gave you. How will I present my information? Will you do it in a Google Doc? Will you put it in a PowerPoint presentation, Google Slides, or on a poster? You decide how you will present your information, or if it's your teacher may have some ideas as to how that information should be presented. Big 6 step 6, evaluate. How do I judge my project or product? And how do I judge the process I use to make my product? So go back through your steps and make sure that you completed them all. In conclusion, the Big 6 is a method of research with 6 steps that will guide you as you search for information. It will help you organize and evaluate the information necessary for accurate research. And again, the 6 steps are: number 1, task definition; number 2, information seeking strategies; number 3, location and access; number 4, use of information; number 5, synthesis; and number 6, evaluation.